During World War I, the dynamics of warfare were rather simple. In order to secure the enemy land, negotiate terms, or merely destroy their land, the enemy's army would have to be destroyed completely, or to such an extent that the survivors may surrender. These rules were still very much in play, and airplanes were just tools of trade which helped to impact the outcome. Although these planes didn't win wars for a side, they were used to support the infantry and artillery and were invaluable to their efforts. The introduction of planes in military combat brought about a new form of tactical warfare which further modernized and advanced the overall magnitude of warfare. The introduction of airplanes brought about a new mechanic to this form of warfare in the form of reconnaissance and bombings from the sky. With the ability to be relatively well hidden and the ability to have a massive impact on warfare intelligence without violence allowed planes to be a civil means to take advantage in the war, but as the use of these aeronautical machines grew, pilots were equipped with pistols to shoot down enemy planes, and this was a stepping stone to other additions to these planes, including machine guns. After this, planes became very advanced, with officers coming up with formations, long-range bombers, different types of planes for different uses. This was the beginning of the modern aeronautical battleship.
World War II witnessed the emergence of a third dimension in warfare, in which the air became a primary theater of operation in addition to the land and the sea. Air power performed a dual role. One function involved direct cooperation with ground and surface forces to defeat the enemy's armies in the field, commonly called the tactical use of air power. The other function involved an independent striking force created to wage air war against the opposing air force, and to destroy as the resultant exploitation of air victory its resources, industrial capacity, and will to make war.
This video comes from the records of the Army Air Forces and speaks more about the tactical use and how airplanes combine with artillery and naval battleships to make a well-rounded battle strategy. It also shows footage of bombings, pilots in action and multiple formations in flight. As airplanes evolved, so did its uses and its overall impact on modern warfare. With advancements in flying capabilities and weapons, airplanes were set to become as big of a factor in a war as tanks and cavalry, providing sides with aerial visibility and a mode of attacking never before seen, from above. Airplanes not only evolved to fit the needs and more of the military, they also evolved a very fabric of warfare, with planes and drones being used in the military today. These improvements in the crude, simplistic, first airplane have grown to the massive machines in the sky which we see today.